Well, good morning and happy hump day. We are looking at a pretty nice day ahead of us here across the Pacific Northwest. But I will mention we are dealing with some very patchy, dense fog across the Willamette Valley this morning, and there could potentially be some spots of freezing fog. Now, as we get through today, we should be staying mostly dry. However, rain is going to be moving in this evening into overnight. And once this rain gets through, we're actually setting up for a beautiful and dry weekend. But looking at the Corvallis camera this morning, you can see the clock tower, so the fog not too dense there, but you look way in the back, you can see where that fog is really thickening up because the visibility in Corvallis is currently the lowest in the area, where it's at 3/4 of a mile, so less than a mile of visibility in Corvallis this morning. But you can see the entirety of the Willamette Valley, very foggy. So you're traveling along the I-5 corridor, you definitely want to take things a bit slower. And if maybe you're headed out for a morning run along the Willamette River Trail, you want to have the reflectors on just so any morning commuters can see you. Maybe have the headlight on too. But the visibility will increase as we get further into the morning and we warm up. But one thing to note for sure is that we actually have the possibility of freezing fog in Corvallis this morning with temperatures right near that freezing mark. But areas of patchy frost expected across the entirety of our area. But take things a bit slower this morning, especially if you're traveling through Corvallis this morning. Now, temperatures are going to warm up. We're expected to see the low to mid 50s across much of the area, with the exception of Corvallis trying to hang on to those 40s by the afternoon. But this is how today is going to play out, because I mentioned the rain chance, but it's later. Now, we are going to continue to see those foggy conditions along the I-5 corridor, but you get to lunchtime, clouds build in, fog clears out, but you notice the rain. This is going to be pushing into the central coast first. There could be some brief downpours there along Coos Bay and Bandon, but the rain is only going to be moving in later tonight. So a lot of us not actually going to have to deal with the rain on our way home from work, and that is always good news. But the rain along the I-5 corridor by around 9 to 10 o'clock, and then as it moves into the Cascades and gets to that higher elevation, a lot of it's going to turn into snow for the Cascades. So expecting pretty high snow totals there for Blue River, Oak Ridge, and Diamond Lake. But this rain clears out. We could have a few remaining showers early tomorrow morning, but Thursday setting up to be pretty nice. Temperatures will warm up and we're going to see the sunshine returning. So that looks to be the case the rest of the week past today and going into our weekend. So really looking forward to those beautiful conditions. And it's going to be because an area of high pressure actually sets in towards the weekend to give us the warming trend that we'll see along the central coast too. So if you wanted to go out to, of course, the National Sand Dune Park there, you can go sandboarding. You'll be able to do that on the central coast this weekend with the upper 50s, but rain later today and temperatures in the mid 50s. Mid 50s as well for the Umpqua Basin with that slight chance of a passing shower during the day, but I really think you'll see the rain later this evening into overnight, but mid 50s tomorrow, and then we get into again the weekend with some sunshine peeking through. The Cascades will have some snowfall overnight, but upper 40s today and upper 30s tomorrow. And the Willamette Valley is dealing with very foggy conditions this morning, so leave the house a few minutes earlier. You'll probably have to do that tomorrow morning, but showers remain tonight into tomorrow morning.